hello, and welcome to The View. Yesterday in Hot Topics, we were talking about the online social network Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't even say it without getting a dirty thought in my head. And apparently, right after that, the website crashed big time, according to the traffic monitoring system, TweetScan. What?
So that means television beat the internet finally. Right? We were more powerful than the internet.
The fact that this is such a Barbara explaining it. Can I give you some of the comments that some of the tweeters wrote?
Yeah.
Ed Young wrote when he tweeted, he said, "Did y'all hear Barbara Walters say the magic word Twitter? Now every desperate housewife is checking our tweets." And Doug Dalton said, "Barbara Walters on The View just mentioned Twitter, then asked why everyone was on my face." My face.
Yes.
It's cute. You are hip, girl.
You have to put the emphasis on the right syllable.
Okay. My face.
Well, now, so you never know who's really watching. I just found out that the Rangers, the New York Rangers, love the show. I was with them last night. They do a big charity thing, and I was there, and they were like, "We love The View," you know, and and you know, and these are like, to me, the great warriors of sports, because you know they lose everything, teeth, big eye. It's just amazing
on the ice. Yes.
On the ice. So it was just really great to find out that the boys really dig us as well.
They do.
Speaking of boys who dig us, Elizabeth,
Honestly,
you had your bachelor party last night.
The finale of The Bachelor was last night. And I'm exhausted and completely overstuffed with chocolate because it was stressful and I can never get those 3 hours. We had a bunch of the staff over last night. I dressed like a bride for the Bachelor finale.
Oh, you're crazy.
And no one left without a rose, indeed. But it was ridiculous.
You look like one of those Amish women, Elizabeth.
I will say thank you.
The Mormon women, that was like rescued.
I'll take that as a compliment. But honestly, 3 hours of my life, I will never get back. Okay. And then I looked back and said, no, it's 6 weeks of watching this man. And I'm not going to say you're right, because I've had to do that way too many times this month. And this bachelor proposed to, they were signs. These were made by Vicky. They were very cute. When in doubt, just make out. He proposed to Melissa.
That was the one you liked, right?
Yeah, and then like seconds later, dumps Melissa and goes for Molly.
What?
In the after the rose ceremony.
No.
And this is just...
Is that against the rules?
You know what?
No,
I don't even know what the rules are. I'm so beside myself and so over-caffeinated and chocolated from watching last night. But I'll give you the behind the scenes. It all started with my fancy party favors.
We are 40 minutes and counting before the rose. Lots of roses, Melissa's M&Ms, the attire, everyone's going to get a veil, rings, purple for Molly, pink for Melissa, yellow Deanna, and of course, no woman will leave tonight without a rose. Hey Tim, will you be Chris and hand out roses to the girls tonight? No. Oh, there are only like 12 roses to hand out. People are arriving. The veils are intact. Here we go. Jordana. Let's see any t-shirts here. We've got some festive t-shirts. Team Melissa. Team Tide. That'll just win everybody's heart.
Team Melissa.
Team Melissa. That's what I am. Team Melissa. Team Melissa. Nice. Do you like my wedding outfit? We're watching the massage scene. And we're eating at the same time. We're ready to induce vomit. It's halftime. We still know nothing. Deanna just arrived on the scene. I'm just texting Barbara Walters. She's missing out. First, contestant Molly is out of the limo.
I don't know how I could ever let you go.
Bachelor crying. Oh gosh, it's the dump. It's the dump.
I just think you're making a huge mistake. And I think you're going to end up hurt again.
All I can say is I think you're wrong.
I think the balcony scene is soon.
Melissa, I love you.
This is not a good after the rose.
I didn't think that there was any capacity in the world to fall for two people at the same time. I do still have feelings for Molly.
You're such a bastard.
He proposed at 9:59. It is only 10:04, and they're already broken up. Why do I watch this show?
You are that right person.
Waiting to hear that.
Will you accept this rose?
Oh my God.
I will accept this rose. Will you accept this rose?
I will.
Tim, do you want to do the rest?
Shut the door again.
The guy has like this, like a brain fart, we call it. Like he goes, I really. Like, it takes him an hour to get to the second part of the sentence. What is wrong with him?
I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just glad because I really thought he was a good guy, and that he had his act together. His son is cute. He seemed like he had his act together. He can't figure out who he loves. He loves everyone. He loves no one.
In 6 weeks,
and he was just here, and I am mad. I can't even figure out which sign to put up for you, Bachelor
Who was the
boy.
one that was saying? Who was the one that was going back going? You're making a mistake. Don't let me go. I don't
Molly.
think. Yeah,
That's
Molly,
after
you
he
can't.
broke
You can't
up with
be
her
connected.
before
Can I do
7
her?
minutes
Yeah,
later
you
he
do
reunited with
Okay, I'm going to do Molly.
I don't want to. I'm not.
Give me
gonna
the
do
lines,
it.
give me the lines.
Okay, I love you, but I can't be with you, Molly.
All I could see were her lips. Just, she had club lips.
Well, those club lips were wrapped around his lips 7 minutes after he proposed to the other girl. This is over. I am done with The Bachelor.
What is this? I am done.
She's Xing him out.
All I have to say is, thank goodness Dancing with the Stars is starting because I need another show.
Well, it's the last show, isn't this? Wasn't it the finale?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the finale for me, for sure.
Do you think that penicillin sales are going to plummet now?
Maybe that's what they were thinking.
Lysol sales.
I mean, because they were thinking, I was in a hot tub with him. He's all on me, grinding. I mean, now
Put Purell in his mouth.
Show the fit. I put Purell in his mouth. Watch.
She did.
Watch, just watch it.
This is when he tries to kiss you. She Purells him.
Not for nothing. He's a nice guy, but it's a skeeve.
This is too much,
We had high hopes for you.
No, I didn't have any hopes for you. No. I said you were a bonehead. Now, speaking of boneheads, AIG reported the biggest loss in U.S. corporate history, almost $62 billion last quarter. Not last, for like 10 years, last quarter. And Ponzi scheme of Bernie Madoff, Madoff with your dough, wants to hold on to his $7 million apartment and $62 million in assets that are in his wife's name, saying they're separate from the $50 billion that he scammed.
Boy, oh boy.
First, let me just ask this.
Go ahead.
You're AIG. You're doing the books.
You're an insurance company.
Notice that $1 billion, you lost the first $1 billion.
Yeah.
Why don't you call somebody and say, hey, look, I just noticed that there's $1 billion that I can't find. No, these people wait till there's $62 billion. How do you lose $62 billion? How do you do it? I don't understand it.
What I want to know is why does an insurance company not have insurance?
But they
do have insurance.
Is that a stupid question?
They have insurance. Us.
Yeah, well, that's not good enough.
Insurance.
The thing about AIG is we have to keep them afloat because they insure everybody.
Where did they lose it?
But we are.
Where's the money?
This is the fourth time since September they are coming to taxpayers to help them out because they are hooked to all these financial institutions.
Wait a minute, aren't they the company that went on a spa retreat last year?
Yeah.
After they went bankrupt once?
Look, there's not enough spas in the world to blow $62 billion. Bad weed, airplanes, women, song. Where's the money?
And then also, too, with that, because you said with Bernie Madoff, how do you get to say that the money the money that I have is separate from what I scam people for?
Denial.
I should keep my $7 million penthouse.
He's in denial.
He's in denial because
he put that money into her account too.
Anybody who says, gee, you know, I lost all these people's money, but you can't have mine, is in bloody denial. Why is he still in the apartment?
Him?
I know.
You know what you should do, Bernie Madoff? You are in such denial. Give your penthouse to the Octomom, because she's another one in denial. Give it to the Octomom. Let her have it.
Well, we're just going to go and come right back with more Hot Topics.